We begin here at 6 with that breaking news, a ruling on the White House's decision to deploy the National Guard to Illinois.
Our Sabrina Franza joins us live where a judge has made a partial ruling on a request for a temporary restraining order. Sabrina.
And that partial ruling pertains to just some of the claims that were made in court today. But what it means essentially is that for the next 14 days, the National Guard cannot operate on the mission they were sent here for in the state of Illinois. That, of course, includes the Broadview ICE Processing Center, where we have seen protests over the last few weeks. I want to show you video from this morning of some of those National Guard troops that we know are here from Texas at that Broadview facility. They arrived there this morning. Now, the judge ruled that there is no credible evidence of any sort of organized rebellion in Illinois, despite those protests at the processing center. And they also said that the evidence that the federal government presented, it was not sufficient to show that they were unable to enforce federal law without bringing in the National Guard. Logistically speaking, this ruling means that they no longer have the ability to work in the state of Illinois. They don't necessarily have to leave the state, though. The Attorney General spoke a little while ago saying that they could stay as a regular citizen in the state, though they could not operate under the capacity as a member of the National Guard federalized by the Trump administration. Take a listen to some of what he had to say.
I'd like to thank the heroes behind me who have stood up not just for the citizens of the city of Chicago, citizens of the city of Broadview, citizens of the state of Illinois.
Now, the judge made mention that this mission is longer than 14 days, that this restraining order will last. We're hearing that is approximately 60 days long, so it is very possible that we will end up back here within the next 2 weeks. At the Dirksen Federal Building, Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago.
Sabrina, thank you.
We have a live look now from Broadview. About 20 National Guard members from Texas are already at the ICE detention facility there. This was their first full day on duty.
Like Sabrina just told us, the National Guard cannot act on their mission duties according to that temporary restraining order issued within the hour. Our own Marissa Perlman spent the day outside the detention facility.
We have learned 20 National Guard members are officially stationed here in Broadview. Sources also confirmed to us 20 National Guard members from California are now here on the ground in the Chicago area. They're helping with pre-mission training after having served in California over the summer. Now, we know that the National Guard has been here in Broadview since last night, but all eyes have been on what is happening on the other side of this temporary fence here in Broadview as clashes continue between protesters and federal officials. On their first full day on duty, federal troops were seen walking along the perimeter of the temporary fence set up in Broadview, filing in and out of the building and at times into vans. 500 National Guard members were activated in Chicago overnight to guard this immigration detention center and other federal buildings that have been targeted by protesters for weeks. They'll be mobilized initially for 60 days. Of those 500, 300 are from Illinois and 200 are from Texas. CBS Skywatch capturing several dozen National Guard members at the Army Reserve Center in Elwood, just southwest of Chicago. Those troops seen packing black bags and going in and out of trailers there.
We're not afraid.
That's the message from Broadview Mayor Katrina Thompson. Her office releasing this statement with the hashtag #TiredTexans, saying Broadview police spotted National Guard members in vans near the ICE facility and found guards inside sleeping. It says in part, we hope that they will extend the same courtesy in the coming days to Broadview residents who deserve a good night's sleep, too. Something the mayor says will be a priority as her small community continues to be the center of Chicago's immigration battleground.
I've taken a position to protect my residents at all costs. We have to live with the trauma and the drama of the aftermath that takes place.
Now we are taking a live look over the Broadview facility from CBS Skywatch. We are waiting to see if or when the Texas National Guard troops who are there will leave the facility. We can see that van there with some action outside. Everyone's standing outside that white van at this time and on that sidewalk. We'll keep you updated, live updates on our website and stream as we learn more. And that's CBS News, Chicago.
Iowa drivers pay the most for car insurance.